Dear students, in today's video lecture, we are going to study some miscellaneous antibiotics topic from the third year B Pharmacy, Medicinal Chemistry. In this, we are going to study the first drug, that is the chloramphenicol. The first of the widely used broad spectrum antibiotic, it is the chloramphenicol, was isolated in the year 1947. They obtained in the form of Streptomyces venezuela, an organism found in the sample of soil collected in Venezuela. Since then, chloramphenicol has been isolated as a product of several organisms found in the soil sample from widely separated places. More importantly, its chemical structure was established quickly, and in 1949, Contralis was reported its synthesis. This opened the way for the commercial production of chloramphenicol by a totally synthetic route. It was the first and still the only therapeutically important antibiotic to be so produced in competition with the microbiological processes. Diverse synthetic procedures have been developed for chloramphenicol. The commercial process generally starts with para-nitroacetophenone. Chloramphenicol is a white crystalline compound that is very stable. It is very stable in alcohol and other polar organic solvent, but only slightly soluble in water. It has no odor but has a very bitter taste. Chloramphenicol possesses two chiral carbon atoms in the acyl amido propanediol chain. Biologically active resides almost exclusively in the D3O isomers. The L3O and the D and the L erythroisomers are virtually inactive. Chloramphenicol is very stable in the bulk state and in solid dosage form. In solution, however, it slowly undergoes various hydrolytic and light-induced reactions. The rate of these reactions depends on the pH, heat, and light. Hydrolytic reactions include general acid-base catalyzed hydrolysis of the amide to give a 1-para-nitrophenyl, 2-aminopropan, 1,3-diol, and dichloroacetic acid, and alkaline hydrolysis, that is above pH 7 of the chloro group to form corresponding dihydroxy derivatives. The metabolism of chloramphenicol has been investigated thoroughly. The main path involves formation of 3O-glucuronides. The minor reactions include reduction of the para-nitro group to the aromatic amines, hydrolysis of the amide, and the hydrolysis of the chloroacetamido group, followed by reduction to give a corresponding hydroxyacetyl derivatives. Strain of certain bacterial species are resistant to the chloramphenicol by the virtue of the ability to produce chloramphenicol acetyl transferase, an enzyme that acetylates the hydroxy group at the position 1 and 3. Both the 3-acetoxy and the 1,3-diacetoxy metabolites lack antibacterial activity. Numerous structural analogues of chloramphenicol have been synthesized to provide a basis for correlation of structure to antibiotic action. It appears that the para-nitrophenyl group may be replaced by other aryl structures without appreciable loss in activity. Substitution on the phenyl ring with several different types of the groups for the nitro group, a very unusual structure in biological products, does not greatly decreases the activity. All such compounds yet tested are less active than chloramphenicol. As a part of a QSAR study, Hanch reported that the 2-position NHCO-CF3 derivatives in 1.7 times as active as chloramphenicol against E. coli. Modification of the side chain shows that it possesses high specificity in structure for the antibiotic action. Conversion of the alcohol group on the C1 position of the side chain to a keto group causes appreciable loss in activity. The relationship of the structure of chloramphenicol to its antibiotic activity will not be seen clearly until the mode of action of this compound is known. Chloramphenicol exerts its bacteriostatic action by a strong inhibition of protein synthesis. The detail of such inhibition as yet undetermined, and the precise point of the action is unknown. Some processes lying between the attachment of amino acids to sRNA and the final formation of protein appears to be involved. Chloramphenicol is recommended specifically for the treatment of serious infections caused by strains of gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria that have developed resistance to penicillin G and ampicillin, such as H. influenza, Salmonella typhi, Salmonella pneumonia, B. fragilistic, and N. meningitis. Because of its penetration into the central nervous system, chloramphenicol is a particularly important alternative therapy for meningitis. It is not recommended for the treatment of urinary tract infection because 5% to the 10% of the unconjugated form is excreted in the urine. Chloramphenicol is also used for the treatment of rickettsial infection such as Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Because of its bitter, this antibiotic is administered orally either in capsule or as a palmitate ester. Chloramphenicol palmitate is insoluble in water and may be suspended in aqueous vehicle for liquid dosage form. The ester formed by reaction with the hydroxyl group on carbon 3. In the alimentary tract, it is hydrolyzed slowly to the active antibiotics. Chloramphenicol is administered parenterally as an aqueous suspension of very fine crystal or as a solution of the sodium salt of the succinate ester of chloramphenicol. Sterile chloramphenicol sodium succinate has been used to prepare aqueous solution for the intravenous injections. Next drug, it is the clindamycin. Clindamycin is generally available as the clindamycin hydrochloride. In 1967, the scientist Majerlin reported that the replacement of the 7R hydroxy group of the lincomycin by the chlorine with the inversion of configuration resulted in a compound with the enhanced antibacterial activity in vitro. Clinical experience with this semisynthetic derivative clindamycin, that is the 7S chloro 7 deoxylincomycin, released in 1970, has established that its superiority over lincomycin is even greater in vivo. Improved absorption and the higher tissue levels of the clindamycin and its greater penetration into the bacteria have been attributed to a higher partition coefficient than that of lincomycin. Structural modification at the carbon 7 and of the C4 alkyl group of the hydric acid moiety appears to influence the activity of congeners more through an effect on the partition coefficient of the molecule than through a stereospecific binding role. Changes in the alpha-thioligosamide portion of the molecule seems to decrease the activity markedly. However, evidenced by the marginal activity of the 2-deoxylincomycin, its ionomer, and the 2-orthomethyllincomycin. Exceptions to these are fatty acid and phosphate esters of the 2-hydroxy group of the lincomycin and clindamycin, which are hydrolyzed rapidly in vivo to the parent antibiotic. Clindamycin is recommended for the treatment of wide variety of upper respiratory skin and tissue infection caused by the susceptible bacteria. Its activity against streptococci, staphylococci, pneumococci is indisputably high, and it is one of the most potent against some non-spore forming anaerobic bacteria, the bactericide species in particular. An increasing number of reports of clindamycin associated gastrointestinal toxicity, which range in severity from diarrhea to an occasionally serious pseudomembranous colitis, however, caused some clinical experts to call for a reappraisal of the role of this antibiotic therapy. Clindamycin or the lincomycin associated colitis may be particularly dangerous in elderly or the debilitatorily patient and has caused death in such individuals. The colitis, which is usually reversible when the drug is discontinued, is now believed to result from an overgrowth of the clindamycin resistant strains of the anaerobic intestinal bacterium Clostridium difficile. The intestinal lining of damage by glycoprotein endotoxin released by lysis of this organism. Thank you very much.